Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dorcas. Thank you for tuning in. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much, and if you're a returning subscriber, you are most definitely welcome back. And if you're not subscribed, tell me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Kindly smash the subscribe button to be subscribed. Hit the bell notification so that you can always be notified of all my interesting videos, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like, share, comment, and let me know your thoughts down below. So guys, a lot of you have been asking about this question that I want to really talk about today. Look, as the title states, apparently, why do foreigners come to study in the Philippines? Yeah, I made a video recently about why I left Nepal to study architecture in the Philippines. If you haven't watched that video, I would suggest that you watch that video first. So I will link the video up here so that you can see and watch. So a lot of you have been asking, oh, why do foreigners come to study in the Philippines? Because apparently there are a lot of foreigners studying here in the Philippines, and I'm here to answer your questions. And one person also asked me that, oh, why do we choose to study in the Philippines? I am also going to just address that question in general. I will explain everything to you, why we decide, why we choose to study in the Philippines. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. First off, I would like to share this with you. Philippines is internationally accredited and recognized by world institutions, and also they also have English as one of the official languages. And I would say that the cost of living and tuition in the Philippines is low compared to other countries, and you also do not have to worry about communication because there are no restrictions here at all. So to the number one reason why foreigners study in the Philippines is because Philippines have internationally recognized universities. Most of the universities in the Philippines are among the best in the world, and they produce courageous students every year. And also, you don't have to worry about your university not being accredited in your country, because when you study in the Philippines, you can be able to write board exam in your country. There are some schools, or should I say there are some countries where you school. When you go back to your country to write the board exam, you will discover that those schools are not accredited in your country, and you will find it difficult to write the board exam because your country sees those schools as non-existent. You understand what I mean? And the video I made about one of my videos about why I left Benin Republic to study pharmacy in the Philippines, I'm going to link that video here so that you can go and watch. She said that the reason why she left Benin Republic was because she discovered that the school where she is studying is not accredited in Nigeria. So imagine if she had stayed in that school and studied and finished studying in that school, she will graduate, then go back to Nigeria and discover that all what she did was useless. She won't be able to write the board exam. You understand what I mean now? So that is why she left Benin Republic. But in the Philippines here, like, they have universities that are internationally recognized. Even the University of the Philippines and the DELA Salle universities, they are among the best universities in the world that are offering courses abroad. Like, that is one of the major reasons why foreigners come to study in the Philippines. Another reason why foreigners come to study in the Philippines is because there is low cost of living in the Philippines compared to other countries. Like, you can still have a meaningful life and a contented life here in the Philippines with just little amount of money. So low cost of living, you can't compare Philippines to other countries where you need a lot of money to survive in that country, but here in the Philippines you can still survive with little money. So there is low cost of living here in the Philippines. Things are affordable. Another reason why foreigners choose to come to the Philippines is because Filipinos are native friendly. Filipinos are friendly and hospitable by nature. You know, when you want to go somewhere to study, you also have to consider your environment where you are studying. If they are going to discriminate you based on your color or your skin, the way you talk, things like that. You have to know the kind of community you are going to, if they are going to accept you as a black person, as an Asian, as an American, but Filipinos are hospitable and friendly to everybody. So that is why foreigners find it easier to come to the Philippines to study, because once you get to the Philippines, just in your 1 week of staying in the Philippines, you've already made a lot of friends. That is how it is here. So that also entices foreigners to come to the Philippines to study. Another reason why foreigners choose to study in the Philippines is because of the protection and safety in the Philippines. Your parents and guardians can have peace of mind by sending you to the Philippines to study, because they know that you are protected here, you are safe here. Like there are no kidnappings here. Like if anything happened to you, it can be out of your own negligence, but then like things happening to you because of the country, that doesn't occur here in the Philippines. In fact, Philippines government don't joke with the international students in that aspect. There is 24-hour security in the Philippines. Even campuses, they have CCTV camera installed throughout the campus. So there is security, and there is security and there is protection here in the Philippines. So when you come, when you want to go to somewhere to study, you have to consider how safe that country is for you as an international student, as a foreigner, or how dangerous that country is for you. You are leaving your family and going somewhere that is far. You have to stay somewhere where you feel safe, when you feel protected. So international students see Philippines as a safe place, so that is why we choose to come to the Philippines to study. Another reason is because of the fast and easy application. The Philippines government is very much for international students, so they accommodate a lot of foreign students, and by so doing they are also promoting the educational system of the Philippines. So they accommodate a lot of foreigners into the Philippines, unlike other countries that you need to go through hell just because you want an admission in that country. So you have fast and easy application. If you are looking for admission, you don't have to tarry for long, you will get your admission on time. Just process it. I also add, one of my subscribers sent me a message saying that, oh, I heard that Philippines government is no longer giving admission to foreign students. I mean, I just told her that, who told you that? Like, for me, is there any sensible country that will say that, oh, they don't want foreign students to come into their country, when they know that that is also a source of income for that country? You understand me? So that is false. Admission is going on. The only thing is that the border to the Philippines is currently closed because of the pandemic. So there are some Nigerians that have admission already. They have been given visa, that are even still in Nigeria, because they did not fly to the Philippines before they closed the border. But once the border is opened, you will be allowed entry into the Philippines. So the best thing for you to do now is to start processing your admission now, if you want an admission in the Philippines. So if you want to gain admission into the Philippines, my email is in the description box. So just email me or chat me through any of my social media. Admission is going on now. Process your admission now, so that by the time the Philippines embassy in Nigeria is opened, you will not need to start the processing of your admission afresh. You will just go to the embassy directly to submit your documents and get every necessary things. But if you are waiting for the border to be opened, if you are waiting for the embassy to be opened, what is the usefulness of the opening of border or the opening of embassy for someone who doesn't even have an admission yet? It is only somebody who has an admission that has to be concerned about the opening of the embassy or the opening of the border. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? So the Philippines government, here in the Philippines, schools are giving admission. There is no restriction to admission for foreign students at all. So you get that. Another reason why foreign students choose to come to the Philippines to study is because of the culture and fun. When it comes to being happy and glad, I really give it to the Philippines. I give it to them. And also when it comes to adjustments into the Philippines culture, you don't have to worry about that, because there are a lot of foreign students here. So you will adjust easily. You will meet different people from different parts of the world. So you will easily adjust into the culture. So because of the culture, because of the fun here, foreign students also consider coming to the Philippines to come and study. Another reason why foreign students choose to study in the Philippines is because of the favorable climatic condition. The Philippines is undoubtedly an earthly paradise, and it is considered one of the best travel destinations in the whole world. Why do you think that there are lots of foreigners here who are coming for vacation? It's because of the beauty in the Philippines. Here we have green landscapes and beautiful beaches where you can relax. So foreign students also consider coming to the Philippines so that they can use that time or they can use that opportunity and that avenue to explore and have fun in the Philippines. Another reason why foreign students choose to study in the Philippines is because the Philippines is mixed with people from various religious backgrounds. Here in the Philippines, we have Christians here, we have Muslims here. I've even seen a Buddhist doctor before, a Buddhist Filipino doctor before, but then I don't know if we have Hindus here that are Filipinos. So I don't know about that, but you know, because of the religious and because of the acceptance of all these religions, people find it easy. Like an Indian who is a Hindu won't find it difficult to come to the Philippines to study, considering his religion. You understand what I'm saying? Or a Christian, a Muslim won't find it difficult coming to the Philippines to study because of their religion. Another reason why foreign students come to the Philippines is because Philippines give you the opportunity to explore every nook and cranny of the Philippines, unlike some other countries. I've had students who studied in China, even in the UK, say that they are restricted to some parts of the country. For instance, let me explain this to you. For instance, if you were given an admission in a particular state or in a particular region in China, I heard that you are only allowed to be in that city. You are not allowed to go out of that city. For instance, if I was given an admission here in Cebu City, and Cebu City is in China, I am only allowed to tour the environment of Cebu. I am not allowed to go outside of Cebu to other cities. But here in the Philippines, no matter where you are studying, no matter the city where you are studying, you are given an opportunity to study, to tour the whole country. You can travel anywhere in the Philippines. But places like China, even I've had somebody in the UK say that, oh, before they can go to other countries, they have to get a pass or something, or this or that. They just have restrictions. You can't just carry yourself and travel somewhere. You understand me? Even in all this Schengen, is it Schengen country? I also heard that the same things are done also. You need a visa or something to go to another country in the same, and that city in the same country, you know. So there are restrictions, but in the Philippines there is freedom for foreigners. You can tour anywhere you want to go, you can visit anywhere you want to go, and you know, they are also promoting the tourism part of the Philippines. So foreigners consider studying here also because of that opportunity, because of the opportunity they are given to explore the Philippines. The last but not the least reason why foreigners or why foreign students choose to study in the Philippines is because the Philippines government provide a lot of things that make studying here easier for foreign students. For instance, when it comes to student discounts, whether you are a foreigner or a citizen, you are open to that. Like, you can avail all those opportunities. For instance, transportation is affordable in the Philippines. You can go to a very far distance with just a token. In fact, there is free transportation in the Philippines. In my video of the video I made about inside the third largest mall in the Philippines, I went to SMC side. Guys, my journey to and fro to SMC side was absolutely free. I did not pay a dime. I just went to the bus stop, entered into the bus, it took me to my destination. When it was time for me to go home, I also went to where to take the bus, and it took me to my destination. I didn't pay for any money. So you know, this kind of things makes it easier for students to go to places, makes it easier for foreign students to live in the Philippines. And you know that we are already in the Philippines, when we see all these things, we tell our friends, oh, this and this are done in the Philippines. By so doing, other people want to also visit the Philippines because of what we share about the Philippines. So those are my reasons why foreign students choose to study in the Philippines. So that is it. If you have another reason, or if you think there are other reasons why foreign students choose to study in the Philippines, you can please drop them down in the comment section below, and I'll be so glad to go through them. So guys, kindly like, share, subscribe, and if you are interested in getting an admission in the Philippines, it's me. My email, social media handles are in the description below, and I will answer you. So guys, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.